Oh, yes.
Good, love that.
Yeah, I sat on this side so I could dangle. Thank you. I'm Hector. I'm a Quinn creator and I'm a musical theatre actor, normally in Germany. And you are?
I'm Emmanuel Ingram. I got my start in romance audiobooks. And so that
believe
was. So I had somebody in my personal life who was really into audio erotica. She asked me to record some spicy stuff for her. I said yes. And I had a lot of fun doing it. From there, I eventually found Quinn. But starting there with just something really personal for someone that I knew, it just showed me how valuable this could be for people. And also for me to have fun and express myself in a spicy way.
I was working in the Magic Mike live show.
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Yeah. It was quite similar in a lot of ways because it was a safe space constructed for mostly women to enjoy their own sexuality and sensuality in a space where they didn't feel pressured to do anything, and I really enjoyed doing that. And then I saw a reel from another Quinn creator, and I was like, I think I could do this. So I did a little audition, and then we used my audition piece was the Countess. They ended up uploading. It was my first one.
Yeah. So did you know that you wanted to be more in like a historical kind of vibe?
Yeah, it worked for me quite well. I never really escaped the posh accusations. I've seen comments calling me Regency Bay,
Nice.
King of Historical, Paddington Bear, but hot, which is the most important one. I've had listeners tell me that Quinn has really helped them reconnect with parts of their sexuality that they felt might be gone or they didn't feel safe exploring, which I find incredibly valuable and affirming and reassuring to the work that I do, that we do. I mean, I'm sure you feel exactly the same and you've got many similar comments.
Quinn is just mind-blowing. What it does for listeners, but also for me as well. The first audio came out, I was so nervous. But when I saw through the comments the impact that it was having and how people were receiving it, it really was a great feeling to know that they were seeing the art. That was empowering in a big way. So the love is mutual.
Such a nice community.
Yeah.
It's so wonderful. I think that really helps it being women-owned.
Yes.
Just being women, I think, and the general amount of women on the app, I think really fosters a lovely, incredibly supportive.
When I was like
the comment section is so nice.
So the comment section too, just a little detour. Before I auditioned, I was, on Quinn and I was like looking in the comments as well. I felt like I was peering in on a whole new world. I'm like, whoa, okay. Yeah. Wow, they like this, they like that. Okay, all right, wow. It just helped me understand the spectrum of desire and sexuality. It's really beautiful.
The amount people are willing to share about themselves, about what they've gained, what they enjoy in these comment sections is so wonderful because it is not, I think, society and other internet platforms that are not as safe and not conducive to people sharing that amount of their personal experiences, especially with something as intimate as autoerotica or masturbation. So it's just so great that people can feel that way and feel joyful, because I think it's just, joy is political right now. Like, it is so great for you to feel fucking joyful within yourself and within your body. And I love this work for that.
Yeah.
A hard part for me is when I'm, alone in my room, moaning into my mic, saying something deeply filthy, and occasionally I will just cringe at what I'm saying. And we shouldn't cringe at what we're saying, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Like, sometimes you're really nervous about what you've said or something you've tried, and then the audio goes up and it's great. But I do be giving myself the ick sometimes.
Like with what? What's something that gave you the ick?
If I'm leaning into somebody or a character that knows or can tell he's doing a really good job pleasing somebody, that kind of sexual smugness, shall we call it? Which even though I'm not bringing that energy, it's not smug. But I'm just like, oh. Because then you just dissociate and you're in a room with a mic and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
I can see my old stuffed toys on my bed. And they're like, what am I doing here, guys? Do you feel that? Or if you're editing, do you ever find yourself?
Oh, absolutely. Going, sometimes in the moment, I'll say things when I'm improvising, and then later I'm like, ooh, where did that come from?
Yeah. So, actually, you're right. Sometimes it's the opposite. And you're like, wow.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere. Yeah. I had that within me. That's wonderful.
Yeah. I'm like, I got to bring that guy out. I will literally be sitting in a museum, a cafe, an airport, wherever, and I will think, what is the sexiest, freakiest, nastiest scenario that could happen right here, right now, or somewhere just out of view? Do you find yourself like fantasizing.
What's the sexiest thing that could happen when two audio erotica creators are sitting on chairs opposite each other, interviewing? What could happen?
Oh boy!
Oh my God, should we kiss?
So, well, to your point, what could be happening right now somewhere else?
Yeah, what's behind?
Yeah,
what's behind the screen?
You know?
Actually, it's yeah.
For me, what Quinn has made me think about is the adventurousness of sexuality and experience and the novelty of it. So everywhere I go, I'm trying to like pull some inspiration.
Exactly, yeah, and in a safer way, because I have horny thoughts in public. Oh, what could we do there? But also but there are other people in public, and I can't be. You can't do things. But in a place like Quinn, when it's fantasy, you can really take the brakes off a lot of these fantasy situations where otherwise sexual liaisons in a place could be incredibly inappropriate. But in the erotica space, it's all fine. So what line do you have that will really stick with you forever?
Probably everything from Savor.
yeah. Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah, so that one, there's just a lot of double entendres, and look, I got a sweet tooth, so all the desserts and stuff. But probably a line from there that I think I like and the listeners like as well is, "Tell Daddy you're ready to make a mess on his dick."
Is that going on your gravestone as well?
Yeah.
I've one from Thanksgiving Scheme.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, it's like a person that came. We have a plan for their fake boyfriend for the evening. I'm not their date yet, but we sneak away from the dinner into the wine cellar, and I think I say, you're going to put your leg up over my shoulder, and I'm going to eat your soul out through your pussy like I haven't had a meal in weeks. Thank you.
That's the one.
Thank you. That's the one.
Leg over shoulder.
Leg over shoulder.
Like I haven't eaten in weeks.
Like I haven't eaten in weeks. I tried calling myself daddy once. Instant pause, delete.
Why?
I don't know. It doesn't feel right in my own mouth. I think it works fantastically for some people. It just didn't feel right for me.
Isn't that interesting?
I think it sounds great coming from a lot of people, but for me, it's not right. Do you have anything that's out of bounds for you?
Not off the top of the head. I'm interested in exploring as much as I can, but I get what you mean, like when you say something that doesn't feel true for you.
Yeah. I want people to hear these audios and think, yes, I deserve that. Yes, I can ask for that, and feel totally okay with doing that, and to know it to be true as well. Like, I think we all got shit sex ed in the world. It's not just from a physical standpoint. They just tell you the bare bones and go. But like how important all levels of communication, from asking to consent, from asking about contraception, from doing everything, but also the sex ed of enjoying sex is totally missing from things. And I think this is, sure you'll agree, is something we're doing the whole time.
It's also made me, I think all these years I haven't realized how important the voice is in being turned on, and how other people's voices turn me on. So as an artist, I feel privileged in a way to be able to play this kind of role for people. So I heard you speak German.
You want to know what you need to say?
Yeah.
Okay. I know what you need. Ich weiß, was du brauchst.
Ich weiß, was du brauchst.
Ich weiß, was du brauchst.
One more time.
So just go. Ich weiß.
Ich weiß.
Was du
brauchst.
Brauchst. I know what you need.
Brauchst. Yeah. I'm gonna say it just like that.
Wenn du brav fragst. Wenn du brav fragst. Yeah.
One more time.
Wenn du brav fragst.
Wenn du brav fragst.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
You're saying if you ask nicely. Correct me as well, Deutsche, in den Kommentarbereich. Wenn du brav fragst, stell ich deine Welt auf den Kopf. Stell ich deine Welt auf den Kopf.
Auf den Kopf.
I'll turn your world on its head.
Auf den Kopf.
Ich stell deine Welt auf den Kopf.
I'm gonna just have to say the last.
Yeah.
So Hector, can you share any Quinn secrets?
I am a bit of a sucker for hiding song titles and lyrics. Normally Charlie XCX or Taylor Swift in my audios or in my titles. Less in my titles.
What Taylor Swift?
I'm not telling you. You have to go and look through them. I'm a mastermind, at hiding them.
I got you. I got that.
This one's called An Evening Stroll. It's very on brand for me. Regency, me and the listener take a nighttime stroll, and it's so scandalous we have to marry.
It's so scandalous you have to marry.
We have to marry. Very, very strict
Come on,
rules back
historical.
then.
That's the historical
That's
love.
what we need. Okay, right. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, is that? Driver, hold. Thank you. I shall make my own way home. You can take yourself back. Hello? Miss? Hello, miss. Will you stop?
I was in a different flat when I recorded this. I had to make a pillow fort out of blankets.
Wait, what?
I had to make a pillow fort out of blankets to record this one. I was in a...
Oh,
I wasn't in my main booth. No, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you're enjoying your husband's touch. No, not yet. No, I need time to recover.
Hey, not daddy. Come on now.
Yeah.
For real, man. This is you're a smooth operator, man.
I'm glad this is how we get to know each other, meeting for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I especially when you started off with the horses galloping, you had me from the horses galloping. All right, this is the first one I ever released. It's called Bath and Body. It was very, very complicated to record, and I learned a lot from it. 3, 2, 1.
Turn over, babe.
Our spirits. Baby.
The spank.
You know I'm a fool. I'm a fool for you. You know I'm gonna wear you out when I get you out of this bath, right?
Yeah. You were going to town on that.
This is crazy.
I'm going to read some wonderful comments that have been prepared of what people have said about you.
All right.
And okay, the person who wrote this definitely does not sound, this is in my voice, so please imagine it differently. Sir, I am at work. I'm a whole receptionist there, asking people questions and waiting on papers to be printed, and you're in my ear violating. Do it again. Beautiful. That's from Saver. Swoon. Thank you, Mr. Ingram, for doing what you do. There's something so real and intimate the way you write, act, and record. It all feels so real, so right and present. Thank you. Kiss.
I'm melting right now. So now we're about to read what the listeners think about you. You ready?
If they're nice.
If you were to read my death sentence, I would literally be giggling and kicking my feet lying under the guillotine. All right.
I love that.
God made men and sent you as an apology.
That made me feel very happy.
That's wow.
That's very sweet.
The way you talk about bodies makes me believe that one day someone might be able to love me for mine.
Good.
On behalf.
Should, yeah.
On behalf of everyone. That's beautiful.
It's lovely.
All right.
Look at me.
Do me a favor.
Arch that ass.
Turn over.
You're going to give me everything I need.
Push that ass back.
I'm going to give you everything you need.
You ready to make a mess on this table?
Ride that wave for me.
You got some more.
Pull my hair.
I'm gonna grab the back of that ass.
Slap me in the face.
Who else on Quinn are you hoping to work with? Now? Hector.
Are there any alternate fictional characters that help inspire your VA character? Resand.
What's one thing you can't live without? Laughter.
When you're in the mood for good food, where do you go? What do you cook? Map or tofu?
What would you, your VA character, pack for a weekend trip? Something sweet.
Where do you get your ideas? Movies and wherever I go to in my day-to-day.
What was the earliest indicator in your life that you might end up performing spicy audios? When someone asked me to do it.
Yes. Do you get embarrassed when you have to edit and hear yourself back? Yes, but not as much as I used to.
What's your favorite cereal? Tricks.
For kids. What's your coffee order, Americana?
Describe your perfect sandwich in detail. You, her, and me in the middle. You know what we're here for.
Like that.
Oh, wow.
Grab it
Stress
from up
first.
top. Go down. The belly button up. I just get paid doing weird stuff.
Coughed.
Oh my god.
Enjoy.
Is this you made a dessert audio? We get desserts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Quinn, I also made an audio where a character had millions of dollars, so if you could roll that one in as well, it'd be awesome.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
They raided my grandmother's crockery drawer for this.
All right, so where do we want to start?
Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the vanilla bean. Sweet, silky.
I'm going to use the finger. That's the only way to eat something like this. Will you sample the tart or souffle next?
Yes, indeed.
Oh.
Teamwork.
Look at that guy.
There we go.
Oh, that's rich.
Oh yeah, this is very rich.
Yeah. We're also getting some good Foley and sound effects.
When we do our collaboration,
actually,
I think this is the collaboration.
Right now.
Yeah, we've started right now.
Slurping on some pastries.
And last but not least, lemon lavender tart. Just go on and think it here. Oh, Hector, you
Here
dog.
you go. Here, come on. Look at me in the eyes. Yeah.
That's what you gotta say.
That's what you gotta say.
You gotta say that. Look at me in the eyes. Ooh, it's got that nice.
That's good, actually.
Tartness.
Yeah. No, it needs a bit of. That's good lemon curd in there. It needs the tartness. I can't have the chocolate one was too sweet for me. That's good.
It's been a tasty exploration of what we do as artists.
I think this was
Keep it sweet, keep it spicy,
light.
keep it
It
lovely.
was, and after a lovely meal, a sad but heartfelt goodbye. But man, it was so nice talking to you. It really was absolutely wonderful.
Daddy Green Eyes. Till we meet again.
Other daddy. Real cuddle. Thank you, man.